Just like it's hard to put a good book down, one longtime Madisonian couldn't let Paul's Bookstore on State Street go from the city that it called home for more than 70 years.
Certainly a legend. Arman Rahman shows us how he's keeping the essence of the Madison staple alive.
When we last left the story of Paul's Bookstore, its chapter on State Street was ending.
Absolutely devastated that they closed. Irreplaceable.
It was a haven for Augie McGinnity Wake when he was a UW-Madison student.
I would go there between classes, peruse those tiny little aisles stuffed full of books from floor to ceiling.
So he brought some of those tiny aisles home to keep the page turning. Some might call it an epilogue.
So it could be a sequel if all goes well.
What was the end of Paul's State Street story was the beginning Augie was waiting for.
I grew up loving books. My dad's a writer and publisher, and the object of the book is something I love.
So he bought 2,000 of them, the entire fiction and literary criticism sections from the Askins family who owned Paul's.
They also threw in a bunch of stuff. They threw in these bookshelves. The literary criticism section was a lot larger than the hardcover fiction. You know, these are books about books, books that were in professors' collections.
And in his home on Farwell Street, his little piece of Paul's was born.
This is my local subterranean bookstore.
He says he's since sold 100 books on eBay, and you can message him on Instagram to stop by.
Maybe reminisce about Paul's if that's something that I share with them as a kindred spirit.
As he does his best to give Paul's a new edition cover.
I think Paul's expanded what reality could be to me, and that's what all the best used bookstores do.
Reporting in Madison, Arman Rahman, News 3 Now.
Thank you, Arman. Certainly special to all of us Badgers. Driftless Books, an independent bookstore in Viroqua, bought the bulk of Paul's inventory after they closed.